Hey guys, Kathleen Cooper Sposato Realty Group here, coming to you today to talk a little bit about what it takes to sell a home. So if you're a seller and you're thinking about selling, you're probably looking around online trying to figure out, how do I pick an agent? They all pretty much look the same. We have our professional photos for our profile pictures. We have our little websites. We all have the same MLS access. So in theory, we're all pretty much the same, but that is not necessarily true. What does it take today to sell a home in a market that is very competitive? Well, you need to start with professional photos. I don't understand why sellers hire agents that put 1 or 2 photos in MLS, or maybe they're using the cell phone for their pictures. Today, it's super important to have professional photos and have great lighting, have a wide angle lens, and make sure that you show everything possible that you can when you're marketing a listing. Because let's face it, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and it's a time where people don't necessarily feel safe to go into homes to personally view them in person until they're completely sure that this home matches what they are searching for. So definitely number one recommendation is to hire an agent that either hires a professional photographer or has learned skills and has equipment to take professional photos of your listing. The other missing piece to that I'm seeing some agents not jump on is the 360 tours. The 360 tours are huge. They really give the buyer a feel of what it's like to be inside that home. So I'm a big advocate for the 360 tours. So definitely when you're interviewing people, ask them if they use the 360 tour technology today. Another thing is video. Video is great. A lot of people watch video over reading text and even over photos these days. So see if your agent is doing videos for their listings. And then make sure that you have somebody that's available. Right now we're in a market with very low inventory. So as soon as a house comes on the market, you're gonna get a million showing requests if it's priced well. And so you wanna make sure that you have an agent that can funnel those showing requests and has a system to keep track of the showings and to make sure that you're getting feedback from the showings so you know how your home's stacking up against the other homes that buyers are looking at in the market. And lastly is pricing. You wanna make sure you have an agent that knows how to price your home right. Because let's face it, if the home doesn't appraise, then no one's gonna be able to buy it, because most buyers that I know aren't paying over the appraised value and aren't wanting to be upside down in their investments. So make sure you have an agent that can do a market analysis for you and explain how they got to the pricing that they are pricing your home at and that you guys agree upon. I did have a situation this year where the agent didn't know how to price the home. They priced it, got into a bidding war, and then the appraisal fell short. So when the appraisal fell short, the seller didn't want to hear it. They didn't even want to reduce to their listing price, and the whole deal fell apart. So it's a lot of time wasted on both sides. It's heartbreaking for the buyer because they thought they were buying a home, and the seller, it just basically, they clearly weren't a motivated seller because then they just decided to keep their house and come off the market. So if it was priced accordingly, then all of that could have been avoided. So make sure you talk to your seller, talk to your agent about pricing your home. Why do we price it that way? Where would it realistically appraise? If you get into a bidding war situation and you have offers that are well above where you think it would appraise, have those conversations with the agent on the other side, asking them, what would the buyer do in this situation? Know what you'll do in that situation. And as always, be willing to compromise, because that's what makes this market go, is both a happy buyer and a happy seller, and the two agents on the other side representing both parties, all working together to get everybody to the closing table. So those are my tips for sellers right now trying to sell in this market today. The spring is upon us, so if you're thinking about selling in the spring and you just want an idea of what your home is worth, please feel free to reach out. You can email, call, or text me. Visit our website, soldwithsposato.com. And if you are thinking about refinancing, we can help you with that. We have a great team of professionals that are happily ready to get you refinanced right now with the great rates that we have. So don't hesitate to reach out, even if it's just a quick question, even if you just want to know what you should do or not do, improvements, we are here for you. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.